The take-home message from our study is that midlife leisure time physical activity reduces the risk of dementia-related mortality, both in individuals with psychological distress and among those without. Healthcare professionals should encourage leisure time physical activity among middle-aged individuals, also those with psychological distress, in order to reduce the burden of dementia in the society. Our study is part of the Gene-Environment Interaction in Dementia project. We investigated almost 37,000 participants aged 50 to 74 years from the Cohort of Norway for almost 20 years. Baseline information on physical activity and psychological distress was assessed from 1994 until 2002, after which we followed the participants until death, emigration, or January 1st, 2015, whichever occurred first. Data on dementia-related mortality was obtained from the Norwegian cause of death registry. And by dementia-related mortality, we mean cases where dementia was either the underlying or the accompanying cause of death. Our main results showed that leisure time physical activity at a high intensity reduced the risk of dementia-related mortality by 39%. In addition, light intensity leisure time physical activity reduced the risk of dementia-related mortality by 27%. On the other hand, individuals who suffered from high levels of psychological distress, which is categorized by symptoms of anxiety and/or depression, had a 45% higher risk of dementia-related mortality. When we investigated the association of physical activity and dementia-related mortality for individuals who have psychological distress and those who don't separately, we found that individuals with psychological distress had a reduced risk of dementia-related mortality if they participated in leisure time physical activity. This means that although individuals with psychological distress have a higher risk of dementia-related mortality, leisure time physical activity may be an efficient strategy to reduce this risk in this group. We also found that individuals who did not suffer from psychological distress also benefited from leisure time physical activity. As the prevalence of dementia is predicted to increase substantially as populations across the globe age, strategies to reduce or postpone dementia incidence are important. Our study is in accordance with other studies that have found that physical activity can reduce the incidence of dementia, improve cognitive function, and that physical activity is associated with less age-related brain atrophy. We also show that the intensity of physical activity appears to play an important role in the reduction of dementia-related mortality. In addition, we show that groups that are at a higher risk of dementia-related mortality may benefit from using physical activity as an effective intervention. In conclusion, physical activity appears to be an effective and cost-effective strategy to reduce the incidence of dementia and therefore also reduce the burden that the disease has on the individuals, next of kin, and the society as a whole.